Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Knowing Battlefield 2. Now technically the game that we're playing today is just a fan-made remake called Generic Field, but it is heavily influenced by Battlefield 2, as you can tell, and I haven't ever tried getting it working on my new computer, so we're going to give it a go today and see if we can pull it off. So far from what I can tell, it looks like the loading screen is loading. So that's a good sign. And if anyone's just getting a blank screen on their end, let me know. Because I know sometimes it just does a blank screen. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, let's try logging in. Now if anyone wants to play along, this is one of those games where you actually can play along and join me. But it's free and you have to install it. It's not just like a flash game on your computer or anything. Alright, let's see if it'll work. Spawn point selected. Holy shit. Alright, so far so good. Did it move? Oh yeah. Not so laggy maybe? Wow, this would be nice if it actually works on this computer. Now, I haven't actually played this game with other players, so if someone else wants to log in and join, that'd be cool. We'll see how it works. Now, if anyone's wondering, I was a big Battlefield 2 Modern Combat player for PS2. I tried it a couple times for Xbox. I really wish I would have got the better version for Xbox and played it right till it ended. But I could have swore that they were just going to remake another version of it right away. I didn't think it'd be years later and we're still waiting. Alright, we got the flag. So if anyone wonders, from Battlefield 2, this was a remake of the console version, not the PC version. I know some people get the two mixed up. I shouldn't say some people, shitloads of people. I get it because they both had the same name, so it makes it very confusing, right? The only difference was the console version added modern combat, which they should just called it Battlefield 2 console version. But modern combat, that's still pretty cool. Alright, we did return the flag. And yes, we can shoot. I think the next thing I'm going to have to do is get this hooked up to a controller, like a actual gaming controller. I have a few of them, so I should try it. It'd be nice to have it set up just like it was for console. Map all the controls just like to the PS2 controller. Oh man, this is like an adrenaline rush if I can actually get this recording. Alright, so next thing I think I'll do, if I hit escape, brings up my mouse. Now I can go to Discord. And I'll message Discord and tell them, hey guys, I think I got a live stream working. I'm not sure, so if anyone wants to help test. Alright, so I'll get the link. Oh wow, some people actually save screenshots. Let's bring up the Discord for this. So if anyone's wondering, like, yeah, this is some of the stuff that I've been reading on the Discord about Battlefield 2. That's how I found out about this, whatchamacallit, the remake, Generic Field. So if you want the information about it, you can find it in this group. There's 29 people online right now and 210 offline people. I kind of wish mine said that I was playing Generic Field. I wonder if I can update it to say that. Yeah, there used to be like this list of achievements. Did anyone complete it? That's what I was gonna ask them. No, I should make this bigger so everyone can see it. That's what she said. Terrible. No, I've been stuck in lockdowns too long. I swear that means nothing weird. If you thought so, you have only yourself to blame. Alright, let's see. Let's put... Oh, that is the stats. I was just gonna say, did anyone save an image of it? And I looked up and it's right in front of me. That's one thing we'll cover in this video. I'll show people one of the tricks that we used to do. I think I can get people to join via Skype too. Never even thought of that. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I'll share it in the Battlefield 2 group in general and see what they say. Hopefully they don't hate me sharing it there. I think it's allowed. Let's hope. If not, I guess I'll find out. I don't know, should I put the everyone tag? That's kind of mean to do. Should just do it for everyone who's actually in here right now. Yeah, better not do the everyone tag. That's a lot of people. It's like 31 people. Alright, so that is the question. Is Battlefield 2 Modern Combat returning in some form? Alright, so let's close that for now, or we'll put it off to the side. And we'll get the game back running. Whew, getting butterflies. Alright, so let's get back in. Engineer was my favorite class. The reason I like the engineer is because you could put landmines, you could use rockets, and the shotgun. So that was a nice combination. Oh yeah, and you can repair vehicles. Really, it's hard to beat that because in almost every game, I love the shotgun class usually, so right off the bat, I really like the engineer. Well, that's kind of neat. Sound's working too. I could hear it coming out of my headphone way over there. But yeah, that was one of the things that came up in the Discord conversation. I don't know if anyone else heard about it, but we were trying to decide like what was the question? Something like what would it take for I don't know if it's DICE or whoever still owns the Battlefield license to remake Battlefield 2. And then people are debating, no, it can never happen. There's not much interest in the game anymore. I don't know, like, sure, there's a lot of influence, or not influence, still a lot of people in the chat that are talking about it in this Discord page. Imagine if everyone found out. Hey, Shelly, hey, what's up? Is the game actually playing? Can you guys see it? Or is it, like, crashed? Here, let me do one thing. Make that back to a normal size. And we'll just close it, I guess. Now I can see your guys' chats. Hey, Noah Gaming Clan, welcome. Now we're trying to see if we can get a live stream working with a generic field. So technically it's not Battlefield 2, but how do I get back? There we go. Sweet. Right, do I have the flag? I think I do. I don't know, can you actually shoot people in this version now? I've never seen other players in it yet. I hosted a match, if anyone... Oh, what's up? He says he can actually see the game now. That's fucking amazing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, I was thinking, I've had a lot of issues getting this game to work with a live stream. It kept coming up super choppy. I had to turn everything down, or it would just go to a blank screen. So now that it's working, it's like, that's a major accomplishment on my end. All I had to do is buy a $6,000 computer. No, technically I got it used, so I didn't really pay that much. But yeah, it wasn't a cheap computer to get it working. Now I think it's working on a reasonable setting. I haven't even tried fucking with the graphics yet. Maybe I should. I don't know, everything looks pretty good. I don't see any problems. Everything's on medium. But we'll just keep it at that, right? I don't want to screw with it. If it's actually working, let's keep it working. If it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Alright, jump forward and shoot with the shotgun. Which is jump? E? Trying to think, how do you jump? And I gotta memorize the buttons for the computer. I'm so used to the console. I used to play it on PS2, right? Where are the controls? There it is. Oh, there is no control option. Oh no. Can you really not see the controls? Or maybe I have them showing and I don't see them. Oh well, I'll figure out which key is jump. Hopefully I just don't screw it up by spacebar. There it is. Sweet. Holy shit, that looks amazing. It's not the easiest to control, you gotta give it that. I can hardly wait to switch it to the controller. Yeah, it's some nice looking graphics. Like, I don't know, I remember playing this for console and PS2 a lot, so the graphics were pretty shitty, and this is like a really nice upgrade. Oh yeah, and I was going to go on about the lore, about what I think about the company. And I was thinking at one point, when I first wrote a comment, I was like, maybe what we should do is just do YouTube videos about it all the time, until a whole bunch of people make the videos go viral. And if we're lucky, if it goes viral, they'll re-release it. But then I was thinking too, what we could do is just do podcasts, like Joe Rogan style, people talking about when they used to play the game and how they played it. Because yeah, I think you could go on for years, even just doing podcasts like that. And there would be a weird, obscure audience that would listen to it. But I was thinking, really, when you think about it, every Battlefield game has been remade. Like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, well, when you just look at all the old Battlefields, usually they remake them. So isn't it weird how they didn't remake 2, Modern Combat? So I was thinking there's probably 2 reasons for that. A, like we were saying in the chat, maybe they just don't see a financial way of making money doing it, so they don't bother. But then I was like, wait a minute, what happens if they kind of milked Battlefield 2 so much because they already made a remake? They really did remake it for Xbox, and then they upgraded all the graphics, so that was technically, in a way, when you look at it, it had already been remade. So I was thinking maybe they thought that they just milked it to death already and there was no point to remake something a 3rd time because they'd already made it and remade it again. Yeah, I can hardly wait till all this section's done. I'm getting a little bit laggy over here, so I'm going to get out of here. But on the other hand too, I was thinking maybe they do want to remake it a 3rd time, but they're thinking that they do have to wait a long time because they already remade it. So yeah, for the 3rd remake, they maybe want to do it on like the 20th anniversary since it's been gone or something. So that's what I was thinking, maybe they're saving it. Like maybe they really are already making a remake of it, they just haven't told anyone. They're saving it as like the ace up their sleeve. I hope that's what it is. Can you imagine? It's an ace up their sleeve. One day, if the company needs money, they're like, oh, fuck it. Let's re-release Battlefield 2. Modern Combat's back. Then I was thinking another thing they could do if they wanted to sell, like, some people are saying they don't want to go back to the old franchise. They want to make new ones. So I was thinking what they could do is just take the new franchise and for, like, you know how, like, historical purposes, sometimes games will remake one level. Just bring back Bridge Too Far Conquest. They don't even have to bring back the whole game, Battlefield 2. Just bring back, or maybe Nest or whatever levels people like, but bring back 1 or 2 or 3, and then just bring those. They don't have to remake the whole game. And then add it as like a secret unlockable level on some other new version of Battlefield. Then I would just buy that. So I was thinking there is quite a few different ways we could see this come back. Either A, a whole remake of the game, or B, just the level being re-released on a modern version. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, and then the other thing I was thinking too is if the programmers of this game, yeah, big shout out to those guys, the 2 guys that I know that are working on it. Well, I don't know them personally. I just watch all their videos. Yeah, victory! Oh, you can damage yourself. Oh, that's what the guy was trying to tell me. Thanks, Noah Gaming. Now, I am going to play Entropia again soon. I just wanted to test this game out on my computer, see how it does. See how many likes a video gets for Battlefield 2. Because it is one of my favorite games. I can hardly wait to start playing it again. No, but this is just the capture the flag mode. To be honest, I didn't really like capture the flag much in Battlefield, but it's nice to be walking around the level again. That's why I'm playing it. It's a real blast from the past, because this used to be my favorite level design. The only thing is, this is only part of the level. If you put it on Conquest mode, there's a whole nother half. Oh, I did kill myself. You bastard. Just kidding. Yeah, let's try another gun just for the hell of it. Can't be too picky right now. We're not even playing against other players. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to remember, or not remember, figure out what the reload button is. Oh, there it is. R is reload. That makes sense, right? Alright, I'm ready for combat. Oh, fuck, I think I'm crouching. There we go. I don't think I'm crouching anymore. I'm trying to think, was there a run button for Battlefield 2? I know I heard people debating if there was or not. I could have swore that you could like hold a run button and your gun would go off to the side and you could run faster. I should try other keys. Maybe it does it. But what I have to do is I still have Battlefield 2, I think in my PlayStation 2. So one of these days I'm going to boot it up and just play it, remember all the controls. I know the offline controls are slightly different, but I think a lot of them are still the same. Yeah, so we were talking about vehicles and tank battles in Battlefield 2. That was one of the things I used to play a lot. What we would do is get a tank and hide underneath these bridges, so if people tried to hit us with laser targets, it wouldn't destroy us. And that's what we were talking about too, is I get my friend to hop in the back of the tank, and he had the TV on the console next to me in the same room. So what we would do is he would keep aiming his aimer forward, I would aim mine forward, and that way we could look at both monitors and see full 360, which gave us an advantage against other players. Because other players would only have one monitor, so they could only see like without having to turn all the way around to see, right? For us, we could just look at either monitor. And that was fun too. Eventually we got 3, I think even 4 players in the room at the same time. Maybe 3 was the max we ever got, I could be wrong about that. So once you had like 3 or 4 players, then you had 3 views of what's happening in the level. So you could like watch the enemy base, you could watch where you are, watch wherever one of your friends happens to be in the level. If he was up here camping on the bridge, you could look over at his screen and be like, oh, that's who's on the bridge right now. So I know technically, I think when I was bragging that I was always getting first place a lot, technically we were kind of bending the rules, right? We definitely had major advantages to players who were just playing with one monitor. Yeah, my childhood was this video game. I shouldn't say my childhood, it was basically my teenage years. This was like the most popular game when I was in high school. Now that was back when people, like, I don't know if you ever remembered it from like the old video game shows. They have a contest if you could win the ultimate video game console setup in your house. So what they would do sometimes is they would come to your house and it'd be like a pimp the person's house episode where they like start souping it up. They bring over everything and build up the ultimate gaming setup. So first thing obviously they would do is set up your room with new TVs. And I'm pretty sure that's when I think monitor TVs or LCDs were like just invented. So they would come to your house and they'd be like, check it out, we're putting up a flat screen TV on your wall. People are like, holy fuck, that's legendary, right? Like, this is back when like tube TVs were popular, so everyone had giant fucking tube TVs that took up the whole room. And they were only 32 inches big in size for a screen size. But yeah, anyway, so what the gamers would do is not only would they set up someone with one TV in their living room, they would be like, this is the ultimate. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Woohoo! Yeah, so what they would do for the ultimate gamer setup, yeah, if anyone wants to join the room, you just have to install generic field. I don't know, I'm pretty sure other people can join. I could be wrong about that. Last video I watched, I think they said. So anyways, yeah, the ultimate gamer setup, what it included was a fucking multiple TVs. So they'd be like, not only do you win a new TV, but we're giving you 2 TVs in your living room and 2 consoles, both hooked up online. And everyone's like, whoa, online, right? So if anyone's wondering what killed the like split screen, remember how games used to always have split screen? So if you wanted to play 2-player games, they used to be like divided in half on your TV, or divided in half that way. As soon as the internet came out, that was pretty much the end of that, because then you could just literally put 2 TVs in your room. and 2 consoles and play in the same room, like same server or whatever. So that was like legendary back then. I don't know why people stopped doing that in modern times. Like, how many people's place do you go and be like, hey, how many TVs do you have set up in your living room? Most people just have one, right? So I don't know why we stopped building the ultimate gaming room. But yeah, that's when this game was popular, because people would play it because you'd have all your friends over and everyone would have their own monitor. So we could play in this room against each other, but with a TV each and a console each. Like the first console LAN parties. I shouldn't say first, but pretty early on first ones. And I think what happened maybe is why people stopped setting up multiple TVs, is people really did, even before the lockdowns, people really stopped visiting each other as much. I don't know, people moved or far away or antisocial behavior, but whatever it was, like having multiple, like 3 TVs in a living room, it's not really common anymore. Which is such a shame, because if this game came back, I would do it. I would totally set up my living room with 3 TVs again. I'd be like, oh well, gotta buy 3 TVs, gotta buy 3 consoles. I doubt I'd have 3 friends to come over more than once a year, but it'd be worth it. Yeah, God, man, the multiple consoles in a room. I don't think I've ever tried that with another game since, because no other game was this addictive, where it actually made sense to have multiple TVs. Like if you had someone flying the helicopter and you had a TV looking out either window of the helicopter, you were getting like a nice view, compared to other helicopter pilots that could only see out their window, because they only had one camera looking. Yeah, I don't know what other methods we used to get really good skill points in this. I'm trying to think. Yeah, using the tank, that was a big one. A lot of times I would beat the entire level just hiding the tank under this bridge so that laser targets couldn't kill me. And if engineers were up on the road throwing landmines and C4 down, I would have like a gunner on the back that would just shoot it. So if you shot it, you didn't actually have to worry about driving over and exploding. That was one of the tricks. So sometimes that's what I would do too, is with the tank when I drive, I would just shoot randomly in front of me, so that if I came to some place that had landmines, I would trigger them before I actually drove into it. So I'd like blow up all the landmines here, then drive in with the tank. Because I don't know how many people would just drive in with the tank and then hit the landmines. So that was a pretty good strategy. I shouldn't give away all my strategies, but that was a pretty good one. Yeah, I think this part too, it could hide from laser targets. So if you brought the tank here and someone tried to laser target you, you could hide under here. Sometimes I would jump out, go up the stairs, and then shoot who was ever laser target me, then get back into the fucking tank down there. Yeah, single player in Battlefield 2 is funny, because you know how I found the game? Is I played it on a demo disc. I can't remember, someone was talking about it, how they had the game on a demo disc. So I played it there, and then once I got it, like the full version, I didn't even bother playing the one person. I just went right to the fucking, the online mode. And then after years and years of playing it online, I'm like, hey, I should go offline and see what one player's like. And then when I played that player swapping stuff, I was like, holy shit, this one player is actually pretty good. I can see why people still play it today. I'm thinking I should really just boot up my PS2 and maybe do a stream of it one day, because I can hook it up to my computer no problem. So I can do a live stream of PS2 Battlefield. The only thing is, obviously I can't play it online. Unless someone gets the servers going. That'd be fucking crazy. Everyone keeps talking about in the chat too, will someone get the servers working one day? If I had to guess, in our lifetime, someone will. Will it be anytime soon? I'm skeptical of that. God, man, yeah, it would be so nice to be able to boot up the PS2 again. But really, even if it was Xbox or PS5 or whatever it was, as long as I could play Bridge Too Far, I would still be up for it. Yeah, when I think about it, like playing Battlefield 2, Bridge Too Far, it was really the last time all my friends got together and just played console gaming and first-person shooters in a network. Like even with offline, we rarely play against each other. It'll just be random strangers. We don't like make times to meet up and play. Let's try support class. I forget what guns and everything this is. Yeah, this is a weird guy. Alright, so how do we change guns, can we? Now, like, big shout out to the guys that are making this game. I can't believe how many features they got working. And they're not even, like, expert game makers. Or maybe they are, but... dear God, there's so much stuff that's actually working. Character classes. Like, flag mode, sure. It's not as great as Conquest, but they're doing a great job on it. I know I heard Jim review talking about the design of these crates. And how they got the scale, the level off a little bit, so I don't know if that's coming up in the update. Alright, Shelly wants me to try hitting Alt F4. Let's see what that does. Ooh. Oh! No! Alright, OBS is still working. Oh no. Alright. I shouldn't have hit it twice. It's like hitting it once and not working wasn't the greatest thing. Jeez. I don't know if that was a prank, Shelly. Yeah, I know what Alt F4 means, but I thought for some reason it would do something different. I don't know why. Alright, so now we have to remember how to open up generic field. Alright, here it is. I don't think I have any boob pictures in here. We should be okay. I don't know how they would have gotten in here if they did. Alright, so here it is. This is how you log in. This talks about the update and all the stuff. Generic field 2. Alright, I'm online. Okay, so there's no games found. So if anyone wants to see how to host a game, go up to host game, generic server, bridge too far, track stats. Huh. And from what I can tell, this thing actually loads pretty damn quick. Like I remember the console version, it used to take forever. Alright, let's join China's army. Yeah, and this was back in the days when, what was it, around 2000s, and people were predicting that the US and China were going to war eventually. They predicted a war someday. Now, I hope we don't go to war with China. That's where I buy all my stuff. No, and they're nice people too. Nah, no, people get carried away with the politics these days. I don't know, everyone's just people trying to get by, right? Don't anyone conspires to get others. We're all out to get you. No, let's hope not. Now, who knows? The way things are improving these days, I think the world went through a pretty harsh period. Probably got a few more harsh periods coming, but in the end, we'll come out better. Yeah, this was the legendary spot. I remember one time when the game had just started. Oh, there is another player. The admin was in here. Sorry, I shouldn't have killed him. Oh man, that brings back memories. Was he on my own team too? He probably was. Fuck. No, don't feel bad, Shelly. That was pretty funny, I thought. That would be a good prank to pull on someone. It's like, hey, you're doing a live stream. Try this button. Yeah, captured the flag. Oh, getting a bit of lag. Or it's probably just me. Oh yeah, it's because I'm trying to strafe, that's why. Yeah, so who is it that joined? Oh, Noah joined. On VSync. I joined also, I need to turn on VSync. Huh. Oh shit, there he is. Ah, I need a controller. I can't reach the jump button. No, I miss the days when we used to have the Jeep so we could drive back and forth. It's gonna be hard to catch someone. Oh, I better not go in a straightaway. Oh fuck, did I pin myself? No, good. Now, one day I was coming around that corner and I managed to pull the shotgun at a point where I was so close to two people that I got a double kill with one shot. I was like, yeah! That was one of my highlights of this game. And if anyone's wondering what the big kicker that made this game so fun, for me, it was when I picked the engineer and I equipped the rocket launcher, and a player was driving by in a Jeep and it was filled with other players. Like, I mean, like 3 or 4 other players. So I took out the rocket launcher and shot the Jeep, and it fucking exploded, and I got all the fucking points. So I was like, holy shit, man, the point rush from that was incredible. Oh. The reload. Ah, buttons. Buttons suck. I can't move. Oh. Ah, wrong button. Yeah. Return the flag. Yeah, where's the health shit? It's around here somewhere. Now in this game, I'm pretty sure your health never revived unless you stand here. Then it does. Oh, I'm getting shot at already. Ah, can't move. Can't move. Now I'm gonna have to switch to controller. Sorry, I'm really bad with fucking keyboards. You can tell I used to play this on console. Ah. Come on, heal me. Oh shit. Where is he? Where's my radar? No. I missed the strafing. Yeah, it's weird because I'm like starting to relive all the moments of when I used to run through these crates trying to deliver the flag, getting killed, getting lost. Oh. Oh. No. No. Alright, I need to take a little vaporizer break, so I'll put it on special ops, because I'm special. No, but if anyone wants to continue taking the flags and rake up points, I don't know if it's even keeping track of points, is it? Oh, Shelly wants to join in and play. Yeah, all you need is, what is it, Steam on a computer, and it's a free game. I think there's a video on how to install it and all. I could make another one, but it'd be probably better just to give credit to the people working on this and watch their channels. I want to take over all the steam from them. I'm sure they already have way more viewers than me too. I think the one guy's channel is up to like 9,000 viewers or something. So I'll stand here. I'll be a moving target, or not moving target. Yeah, so what was wild in this is, whoops, I think I zoomed out somehow. Oh, there we go. Is used to be able to take jeeps and drive them around in the capture the flag, but Conquest added a helicopter for each base, and it added, let me run away for a sec. Run away! Now then it added helicopters, 4 jeeps, like 2 jeeps on each side, and 2 tanks on each side. So it was, every time the game started, it was a race for everyone to just go pick up the vehicles. Like, who gets the helicopter? Who gets the tanks? No! Now, I can't believe we got the stream working. My old computer was nowhere close to being powerful enough, and it was still a pretty powerful computer. I don't know, pretty powerful 3 years ago, but... Or maybe it was 4 years. That's probably what it was. I'm losing track about how old my old computer really was. Oh. Yeah, it'll be so nice to get playing Battlefield 2 once Conquest is back, but I was thinking, can you imagine how difficult Conquest is going to be? Adding the vehicles. Like, I don't know, adding helicopters and tanks and all that shit, that must be super hard, no? I don't know much about game programming, but even this looks like a miracle to be able to make. Yeah, especially all the detail. Like that Jim review guy, or Jim, he managed to get it really accurate. Like, I don't know, I used to play this a lot, and I would never really guess that it wasn't made by the real game creators. Just by looking how accurate they got it, I'd be like, man, this was definitely an official project. And now this one is just called Generic Field, so hopefully I don't get them into any trouble. I'm sure it's just loosely based on the old one. Yeah, hopefully DICE isn't like Nintendo and will go after them for making a fan-made game. I don't know, I'm a big fan of fan-made games, and I think even Nintendo is starting to go in that direction because they came out with a new game maker that makes more games than just Mario Maker stuff. Like, now you can make other games. So hopefully, yeah, it's the future we see, is companies getting more open to people making games. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to see my favorite or most best promotional video for my channel, is People Makes Games. They actually included me in one of their videos. So if you want to check it out, it's called People Makes Games, How to Make Money in Entropia or something like that. Yeah, and I'm not the whole feature of the video, but they did include me in it, so if anyone wants to watch that, that'd be helpful. Appreciate it. You could give it a thumbs up and say you watched my channel. No, it was nice. People Make Games actually referred my channel in it. Ah, the admin committed suicide. I'm winning! Now it'll be a challenge for me to hook up my computer controller. Which one should I try? I'll show everyone which controllers I have that I'm going to try mapping to Battlefield. Hopefully I can get it to work. I don't know if my mic will reach that far. I have them both right on the table next to me, but I just have to take off the mic so I can reach it. The other real challenge too will be finding out if the dongles are still around. I hate it when you get something with like a USB dongle and then you lose the dongle. It's like, oh fuck, now what do I do with this? So the one controller I have is in really rough shape. It's, let's hit enter. Get into the People's Liberation or the US. I'll go with China again. Let's pick, yeah, I like Engineer. It's always my favorite. Yeah, so this is the one controller. It's kind of like PS2 style, except for the one rumble pack cover fell off. So now the rumble pack, when it spins, it can hit you. So it's like this new added feature of pain. Hey, Dan Davis, how's it going? No, it doesn't really hurt when it spins and hits you, because really your hand doesn't really touch it anyway. The cover that on that side of it still works. Oh yeah, and this is like by Mad Cats or someone, I don't even know who. Oh no, it says Gaming Elements, Wireless Wave, made in China. Yeah, so I'm probably going to try syncing this one, because I actually know where the dongle is to this one, so at least I'll be okay. Sadly, the best one I have is a Logitech computer controller. It's also PS2 style, or PS4, or whatever you want to call it. But the problem with this one, I think I lost the dongle. So I don't know, maybe I can just order the dongle online. It's a shame, it even has a holder for the dongle. Oh, the dongle's in it, yes. Alright, so we should be good to go. That's good news. Alright, so I might be able to sync the game to this Logitech controller next. And if anyone's wondering how Battlefield 2 will play on console compared to PC, and they can't really adjust, here's the solution, right? You can just hook up a controller. Let's hope we'll get it working. Alright, let's spawn into the game. Now, if anyone else wants to play, like Dan, if you want to play this game, you just need Steam on a computer. And it is a free game. It's called Generic Field. I can share the link with you, but if you do genericfield.com, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, there's the admin. I was going to keep shooting him, but he's not shooting at me. So I was like, oh, he committed suicide. Damn you. Now this is a remake of a really classic game, one of the very first best console games. I think this game broke so many records, I don't know if they've even been broken to this day. Right now the capture the flag feature appears to work, except they're missing the vehicles. You used to be able to drive Jeeps. Or you could correct me if I'm wrong, maybe this capture the flag never had vehicles. I could have swore you could at least drive the Jeep. Hey, Noah says we both got a major victory. That's pretty cool. Now, I find it funny that Jim called his channel Jim Review, because that's actually what I called my channel first, too. Well, obviously not Jim, but I called mine Leland Review. I don't know, review channels were big back when I created it. I think I made it, I can't even remember how many years ago. Review this, review that. I never really did get into reviewing. Yeah, I shouldn't waste my ammo when I'm running around. Yeah, captured the flag. Now, Jim showed on his channel some tricks where people are able to get up onto those rafters. I always wondered if people were dropping from vehicles, like you could fly over with the helicopter and drop on. So that's how I thought people were always getting up there. I never realized there was a way to actually jump all the way up there with some sort of glitch in the game. It's funny because I played for years and years and years and I never even heard about that glitch. But that was also back in the era where we didn't have online message boards. Well, maybe we did, but they were very primitive. So the odds of finding out tricks about a game. I think, what was the way back then? Magazine or something? If you wanted to find out tricks, you would get a magazine. Yeah, everything was back in magazine form back then, right? Maps, game tricks, catalogs to buy things. I don't know what you were thinking. I was going to say another ammo. I was like, no, not another ammo. Now, the shotgun works really good if you just walk closer. And they got that feature in this game down. I remember that's how it would kill 2 people with 1 shot. You just walk right up to them. Wait till you're like a second away and then shoot. Dead end. The whore. The whore. No. No. Alright, I'm going to need killing. Oh yeah, there's a crouch button, is there? Ah. Must escape. If I got in here, there's got to be a way out. That's what she said. I think it'd be the other way around. Come on, let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah, if anyone has a screenshot of the controls for this game, or like some screenshot they've made, like a JPEG of the controls, maybe they could post it or pin it in the generic field, or yeah, the generic field remake project form, because that'd be great to know the controls. I think there is a crouch. Could have swore I found a crouch button. Ah, there he is. You can help me get out. Oh, you're able to walk through? What the hell? Oh, it's the flag that gets me stuck. That's probably what it is. Think it is, or maybe I just took too many vapes. My motor functions are no longer functioning. Shouldn't joke about that. Oh, controls crouch, yeah. That's a good idea. Should have tried crouch that way. Alright, let's see if I can get crouch. Or am I just stuck in general? Oh no, I can move. Oh, I hit control and I died. Oh no, it was him that got me. I was like, Shelly, did you kill me again? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, so one of the tricks was to take the Jeep, so if people are trying to snipe you, you could just outrun them, drive away. And always try to drive and hide your tail by not going in the open. Because if you go in the open, you're just asking to get sniped. Say that as I walk in the open. Now, some people said they never really got the hang of sniping in this game, but I don't know, when I played it, there was always people sniping. I don't ever recall having much of a break from people always sniping at you. That was a nice thing about driving in the tank also. They set it up in that game where snipers could kill the tank, but the only way was the laser target. They couldn't actually just shoot to kill you. Well, they could, but it would just damage your tank very slowly. Oh, fuck. Why would I go in there again? Did I not learn my lesson from last time? Apparently not. Oh, shit. Death is near. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. But I'll take it. Now I was thinking that'd be a neat feature to add to this game, would be an auto run button. So I could just hit auto run and then take a vape. Oh yeah, that was the one thing I was getting to talking about too, is if they want to make this game popular, like this Battlefield remake or whatever, and to get the game developers' attention, is make it a free-to-play system, sort of like this, how we can just log in, play for free, but add in like a currency, like a game currency, that obviously isn't real money, and just like, yeah, do a currency system where you could buy stuff. So that way the game developers would be like, holy shit, there is a way that we could keep this game authentic, but monetize it and make some money off of it to make it worthwhile. And I was trying to think, well, what ways would you want people to be able to buy stuff in the game? And I don't think I'd want to change any of the gameplay elements by adding in like new guns or stuff. I think maybe just new costumes, would that be enough? Maybe new vehicle designs, so you could buy like a Transformers themed Jeep or something, but keep all the Jeep stats the same. So that's what I would do, like maybe set it up like that, so that at least people can still play for free. The game isn't broken, it would still stay balanced because they didn't change any of the elements, but they added just monetization, so you could buy like maybe like fancy looking skins, so player skins, or you could buy vehicle skins. I'm sure there's other ways to monetize it too. Like maybe what they could do is put an ad somewhere. Like put an ad on the side of one of these crates. I don't know why game designers don't do that more. Like I'd be well up for that. If a game designer wanted to rent out a billboard on the side of a game and then just rent it to game companies, and whenever like a new patch comes out, they change the ad for whoever's rented it next. Because if that ad was paying to make the game free, I wouldn't care if it's spray painted on that wall. You don't have to look at it. You could just run by, you could shoot at it, you could do whatever you want. But I was thinking different ways to monetize it that wouldn't break the balance. Because if you start giving different weapons, or more powerful weapons or something, this game was special with how well balanced it was. So I wouldn't want to fuck with the balancing, right? What other ways could you monetize the game? Maybe rent the flag space. Yeah, billboards on the side of the buildings. That'd be cool. Yeah, like if the whole game was authentic, except for the Chinese building had a giant billboard on it that had somebody's ad, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, what they could do is maybe make a building and put a sign on it that says, DICE, please remake this game. That'd be something. I'd pay to put that ad. Now, I'm pretty sure the guys that make this game would have to be careful not to actually make it real money stuff, because then they'll definitely get into trouble by DICE, but just have like a game currency that's for play. Say no matter how many times you win capture the flag, you could win more game currency and then spend it. I don't know how hard that would be to implement into the game. I'm not a game developer, and it sounds impossible to me to even make this. So yeah, props to everyone who made this so far. Yeah, I'll try to link everyone's websites that make this so that they can get to the shit easy in case they happen to get to my video some other way. Just from the random search feature. Now, the one guy's channel I think is Battlefield 2 Remake Project, if you type that in. And the other guy's channel is Jim Review. So if you want to check out their channels. As far as I know, it's only them working on it so far. I'm pretty sure they just did a new episode that was a live stream. I haven't watched that yet. It's because I was busy that day and I still haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm very lazy when it comes to watching stuff. Horrible. Get backlogged with everything. Thank God I finally got this game working though. I was backlogged on that for quite a while. Oh, there's the sniper. I'm dead. Woo. Yeah, these crates were so well placed, so that you could run from snipers. Still relatively go straight. There we go. We made it. Yes. Yeah, I like the other languages too. Is that Slavic? Oh. Oh, he ran around. I missed the strafe. I keep trying to strafe and can't. Oh, that was Jim Review. Oh, he changed his name. That's cool. Yeah, I was wondering when it said admin if that's who it was. No, so if anyone does want to actually like host and stream games and watch gameplay live in the background, I can stream it. I think I can even help host it and link it to whatever channels we need. I don't know, I'm not the greatest with streaming, even though I've been doing it every day for over a year. You think by now I would have figured it out. No, OBS can be challenging, right? It's not as easy as it seems. Oh, we do get stuck. It's like, man, can we make it? Now, if anyone's wondering what computer I had to use to get the game to stream properly, if it is, hopefully after watching the replay we'll see it. Yeah, made it again. Oh, is that a ball shot? Oh, sorry, man. That was horrible. Yeah, this is the corner. When I ran around, two people came around the corner, and I went like this. I think there was like a Jeep here and some boxes. But anyways, I went around the corner, and they walked in the door, and I pulled the trigger, and it killed two people in one shot. So I was like, oh God, I wish I screen recorded that. That was my favorite kill in the whole game. After years of playing. I was never able to duplicate it either. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to go over one of the tricks that I don't know if anyone else did this. Where was it? Oh yeah, it's in the section that we can't play in yet. Anyways, there was like a whole list of different achievements that you could try to do to beat the game completely. And one of them happened to be like, I forget, like killing people in a vehicle or something. So what me and my friends realized is those achievements were almost impossible to get. Like there were so many kills you had to get. So what you would do is if you're on the Chinese team, like I am here, and you would run all the way over to the American side or drive there in a Jeep or whatever. No, it was a tank. And what you would do is you would take the tank and park it on the right side because hardly anyone ever went in there. And then what you would do is you get a saboteur, like someone to join the other team on your side because they were sitting next to you. You could see their monitor. So what I would do is I would hide with my tank in those crates or that huge section of buildings and get my friend who was on now the American team and helping me do this objective. He would get a Jeep and he would say, hey guys, I'm on the American team. Here's an American Jeep. Let's all get in and drive to fight the enemy. So as soon as he did that, guess what he would do? He would take the Jeep, drive it up here, all of a sudden do a 360 and then go in reverse. So then why in reverse? Because if he would go forwards, they would notice that they're driving right into a trap. So what he would do is drive in reverse with a whole Jeep full of Americans and then go around the corner, and then that's where I'd be with my tank, and I would shoot them and blow them up in one hit. So we would just do that over and over and over again to try to unlock the achievement. And I think sometimes people would wise up. They'd be like, hey, are you guys working together and fucking us over? Like, no. So I don't know. That's one of the tricks you have to look out for if people get the achievement list back. That's one way we used to beat the achievements. So yeah, if you're ever wondering why you're on your American team and someone does that to you, could be because they're trying to finish the achievements and they're playing with 2 accounts. Oh, Jim got me. Yeah, good old engineer. He's not really the greatest in this level, but I still love the shotgun. The only downfall with the shotgun, you really do have to get right next to the person. It's not good for social distancing. Oh shit. Yeah, so I love these trains. I was wondering that, if it would be authentic, like you could actually hide behind the trains, just like the old days. Oh. Yeah, that was a pretty funny death. Just big 360 spins. No, so I think it really is only a matter of time before DICE or Battlefield 2 releases the game, even if we did nothing. Like if the fans did nothing, if no one made the remake game, it really should just be a matter of time. Hopefully it's not like 20 or 30 years from now, because God, we've already been waiting for so long. And we did talk about the addiction thing. Like I am still badly addicted to this game. So if all of a sudden it was back, I'm not so sure that's a great thing. It'll ruin my life. Unless I become a popular live streamer, I would get out of my mom's basement before I could with you. Then I'll be like, ah, it's worth it. Holy shit, did we play over an hour? Yeah, we did. Over an hour of Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, or generic combat. Don't want to get the game makers in trouble. Yeah, I even remember those little dragon images on the crates. That's pretty wild. The placement for these is pretty accurate too, I think. Now it is nice to think though that fans could have some sort of influence if we remake the game, or if all of a sudden other stuff happens. Remake the game, or yeah, just keep doing streams about the previous fun we had playing the game. I wish someone, maybe we could go into it and find the archives of like the GamePro TV or whatever one it was called, and they did the contest where you could win the ultimate gaming setup in your living room, and they had the multiple consoles and these games. I think they did it with SOCOM 2 though, if I had to be fair. I'm pretty sure SOCOM 2 and this game were the 2 big ones back then. I remember SOCOM 2, it broke shitloads of records. Yeah, that might actually be a way to make this super popular, is if you did a hybrid of just like Bridge Too Far and SOCOM 2 in one game, just knockoffs of both. It would have so many people start playing. Like the retro gaming edition, where it's like all of your favorite games that you used to play back in the retro days. China and United States. Now, we could even change it to different countries if battling China is too tension-wise these days. It'd be worst timing ever. Just before we have a war with China, release the game Battlefield 2. Take this, China. I'm just kidding. No, actually, some of my family is from China. I was actually looking forward to going to China on vacations just before the pandemic started. I couldn't really afford it anyway, so it's probably going to take years before it was going to actually happen. But now my brother went to a few trips to China just before the pandemic and got all these pictures. I was like, man, you're so lucky. It's like, how many people are going to have to wait before they can travel back to China and do that? Especially in Canada, man. Our lockdowns are so strict. I don't even know what the lockdown rules are anymore. I've just learned to stay in my house and never leave. No speaking to other humans. That's what I was thinking. Back in the day, Battlefield 2 used to be the secret communication method. They had some people I knew that were involved in crimes. Well, I shouldn't say crimes. I'm sure some of it was just jokes. But yeah, they would meet up with people and they didn't want to get traced, their phone calls. So they would use video games. So they would like use the proximity chat in Battlefield 2. You could meet up somewhere at a certain time. And then all of a sudden start communicating to each other. And they would consider it secure. I was like, how fucking secure is that? Because like someone could just walk past you. But they would assume that like police or whoever it was that they were trying to evade would not be listening because Battlefield 2 was the method of communication. Give it away. Now the cops know. Yeah, so imagine that in the future. People start using video games like these to communicate. Because in Canada, we can't talk on social media. You can't meet with other people in like town square. It's illegal. So we can meet in Battlefield. All right. Yeah, good luck. He has to use the washroom. Yeah, I'm getting everyone's names mixed up. Noah Gaming Clan. Oh, yeah, so that's Jim Review. I get it. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. And little bit is an understatement. Oh, that's where he's hiding. Death. No, I'm just kidding. No, if there was points on the line, then maybe. Yeah, so what I'll do, maybe while he's doing that, is get the picture of my gaming computer that I got for streaming this. If anyone's wondering what type of computer seems to work decent. Let's see, where is it? Ah, here it is. It's funny because my computer is identical to this, same computer store and everything, but they actually upgraded it slightly. So I've got one thing that's above stock, and I think all it was is they made the hard drive a bit bigger. So other than that, I have the exact computer as this. Alright, so what I'm running on, here I gotta close this shit. I'm running on an ABS Legend PC, i9, GeForce RTX 39, Tridents, 32 gigabyte DDR4, solid state drive, 10 core, 20 threads, liquid cooling, VR ready. Now the main reason I went with this computer is because it was on sale on eBay and it was refurbished. And it was one of these computers that has horrible reviews. Most people that bought it, it always broke. So that's why they had all these refurbished ones. And it was funny, after I got it off eBay, it actually was broken still. So whatever they tried to refurbish wasn't enough. But when I gave it back to them, they paid for the shipping and they actually fixed it and sent it back. And fingers crossed, it's working great ever since. They said it was the thermal paste. So when they took off the thermal paste, the old stuff, put all new thermal paste, no issues since. So far so good. Yeah, so it says it's good for creative stuff and you can stream like a boss. So if anyone's looking for computers that are actually able to... The only shitty thing, I noticed that it's still out of stock. And this is $5,000 Canadian, so I'm pretty sure if it was like US, it would be significantly cheaper. Or whatever currency you're using. And people always talk about the overheating issues. I think that's when you replace the thermal paste, it fixes that problem. I don't know why. Some other people talk about the glass case, but man, this glass case has so many fans. I don't know, you can't even hear it. It's so much ventilation through it, it's ridiculous. It's more ventilation than my room, for God's sakes. The only thing I knocked this computer on is it's got a lot of LEDs built right into the shit. So the keyboard, I'm pretty going to swap it out because it's got all these fucked LEDs that are always on, even when the computer's off. And it's got all these LEDs built into the RAM. I don't know why you want your RAM to light up. That's pretty fucked. But yeah, other than that, the LEDs and having to get it fixed with the thermal paste, it's been a great computer. Oh, especially when it came to rendering 4K. I used to try rendering 4K videos, could never get it to render well. Now when I render it on this computer, it's like a breeze. Finishes it in a fraction of the time. It can fucking crash, but only if I try to do other stuff at the same time. If I let it just render it on its own, it's fine. Alright, let's see what other specs it has, if it says. Yeah, I'm going to finish the review for this computer and post it, but I think the big kicker is the i9 10th generation. That seems to help. And it could be the video card too. I think the video card that's in it is pretty good. Sorry, I should have made all this bigger. Oh, it is a little bigger. Yeah, the glass is weird. I couldn't believe they paid for the free shipping to return it. I was so happy with that. Because I was thinking, dear God, man, if it wasn't for that, it would have been so expensive to fucking ship that computer back and forth when it broke. And you know what was the weirdest problem? Like, just like the people said, it would overheat so fast that the computer would just shut down like 5 minutes. And it would go instant death, like no blue screen, nothing, just instantly cut the power. Oh, there we go. I was trying to remember what key I hit to get out of the game. Forgot it was escape. Dumb. Now, I've had a concussion a few years ago. I still suffer from it a little, but I'm getting over most of it. Alright, he's back. Sick. Now, I figured that washroom break wasn't going to be as long as my review of the computer. Hey, there I said I wasn't going to do any reviews, and I just did one. Oh, I heard gunshots. Now what happened was I don't have the sound on, obviously, to get an echo, but my headphones are right over there, so I can hear it a little. Now I was thinking, in the modern remake, wouldn't it be cool to do like full surround sound? So if people have like surround sound systems, they can hear where people are coming from. I don't know if the Xbox version or PS2 actually had that as a feature, or if it was mainly just mono sound. Because I'm pretty sure other people in the old days, we used to have left and right sound, but digital sound was pretty rare. Like you would usually just have cords like red and wire jacks. It was a while before optical cables came out. What is it? Fiber optic, digital sound, true surround, more than 2 channels. Because that's always the funny thing. Some people hook up surround sound systems and then they only hook it up with 2 cables, the red and white. And that's not true surround. Want to climb a building? Sure. Which one? Do we have any vehicles? We could fly up with the helicopter. That'd be amazing. No, is it an actual possibility to add vehicles to these remakes, or is that going to be too much? I was thinking even making this is incredible. I don't know, for me, when I tried walking on this building before, it worked great until I started to try to cross the bridge. Then it got pretty laggy. Yeah, and I remember everyone was having the debate about whether or not this bridge could actually explode. I was one of the people that remembered it exploding, but then I was like, hey, my concussion and all, it's like if I'm actually remembering this correctly. Oh, made it right across. Yep, made it across, but time ran out. Yeah, so I'll give everyone an update on how it goes. Oh, Admiral, can you jump? Yes, we can jump. I can't jump very good because I'm not the greatest on a keyboard. I'm like, trying to reach everything. Alright, looks like I'm getting called for breakfast or lunch. Oh yeah, it's 11, so I should go up to eat. Alright, so what is it? Hour 20? Yeah, so thanks to everyone for helping test. Yeah, Jim for helping test the live stream. I'm going to watch it after and see what other improvements I can make. Maybe I can boost up the graphics resolution without it harming the computer very much. I'll have to check maybe and monitor how hot my computer gets. But so far, no cooling issues, knock on wood, fingers crossed. Alright, so yeah, I guess let's wrap up the live stream. What should I do? Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to all the patrons. Might as well. I usually do it for the other game, so I guess I'll do it for this one. Alright, let's see. Where's the patrons list? There it is. Alright, so Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, everyone at Patreon, and different Jim, in case anyone's wondering. No, and I think Jim has a Patreon too, I'm not too sure, so if everyone wants to check out his, and the other guy that's working on the game, or whatever funds they raise, I'm almost thinking, dear God, it'd be nice to do a huge Kickstarter, and who knows how many people would actually donate to it though. Like people are saying, maybe this game is super popular still, or maybe it isn't. It's hard to say at this point. Yeah, so yeah, either way, let's hope we see it back one day. Alright, let's see, what else we got? Oh yeah, let's go, we did the patrons list. Yeah, let's do the sponsor list, or the sponsor, just for Shelly. She likes that part in Clone Evolution.
Alright, today's Battlefield 2 stream, or generic field, more likely, is brought to you by Crack. It'll fuck you up.
Sorry everyone, I try not to make the stream too serious. Let's go to the affiliate links. Alright, so we showed everyone at Patreon, Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays to watch videos, swag bucks to shop, GameKit to try games, and free Bitcoin is a wallet system for crypto. Yeah, just make sure that if you try the crypto wallet systems out that you, follow the regional laws, because they're very strict. And for all these offers as well, including the Virtual Mate sex machine. It's for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. I'm in Canada and our lockdowns are very strict. If you can even get in the country, it'd be a near miracle. Well, I think you can still, but you would have to spend 2 weeks in a hotel to isolate. Right, so anyways, yeah, product has kickstarted, it has shipped, and gets mixed reviews, so just remember that. But they have actually sent $10 off for $150 or more, and the coupon code is below. Yeah, some people love it, other people hate it. It's great for lockdowns, I'm sure, especially if you're stuck in Canada. Right, so anyways, yeah, my website is below. What else do we got to share? I think that's it, except for the fire screen. Right, if you get any of the engineering pack in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, you give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will
ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Yeah, big shout out to Battlefield 2 community. You guys on Discord are the best too. Shout out to everyone. Later. Yeah, I forgot to give a shout out to everyone in the chat. We had Shelly today. Holy shit, we had a whole bunch of people in the chat. What's up, Q joined. Shelly, Noah Gaming Clan. Shelly, Noah Gaming Clan. Let's go down. Shelly, Noah Gaming Clan. Oh, Dan Davis, he made it too. Thanks, Dan. Shelly, Admiral Pite. So welcome back, Emerald, or welcome first time maybe to the chat, Emerald. Oh yeah, and thanks for the new subs. We even got new subs this episode. Shout out to all of them as well. All right, big shout out to the viewers. All right, now we're out of here. Later. Excuse me. Alright, see you everyone. Good luck. Thanks for watching the stream. Oh yeah, and have a good weekend.